Benvingudes, benvinguts. Welcome a l'edició número 29 del Fòrum Europeu de Grups Cristians LGBT a Barcelona.
The European Forum was born in 1982 in Paris, and it started with a very small group of 16 people from 7 groups spread over 5 countries. Exists to work for equality for lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender people within and through the Christian churches of Europe. With a growing ecumenical network of 41 groups from 20 European countries. What we do is we support one another and any individuals who are facing discrimination. We also represent the member groups in discussion with ecumenical bodies, national churches and civil and political organizations.
The forum meets each year, often during a session tide, in different cities of Europe. We met for a conference in which we made the annual general meeting inside. We do prayers, ecumenical services, meditations. We also do workshops, roundtables, lectures. We offer also a unique space for women and men together. We are a network that fights against discrimination and also deals with faith and LGBT rights issues. We experience love of different cultures, traditions and confessions. Our values are friendship, love. We have a space of respect and dialogue in all the activities we do. We have also official contacts with World Council of Churches, and also we are members of the International Lesbian Gay Association of Europe. We are participating in international events. We have the LGBT Fund, which is a support to growing groups around Eastern and Central Europe.
Especially 2 things that it's important to do for people to be able to develop and to work for their own rights. And one of those things is to tell your own story. So we decided that we need to get people to tell their stories, personal stories. So we gathered almost 100 histories from lesbian Christian women all around Europe. And this is where people tell about their experiences with faith or with doubt, and their experiences also with church and church people. So I think this is a way to, when we publish these stories, we have a solid proof that we are everywhere and that we exist in all kinds of churches and all over Europe. And this is an important message. And the second thing that we were thinking is important is to teach people or train people to be able to challenge the arguments that a lot of conservative politicians and church leaders are using against lesbian and gay people in churches, but also in local politics.
We are seeking for the courage in a world that's open wide to leave the shames and sellers, walking side by side.
Well, I'm a trained and ordained minister of the Protestant Church in Germany. And so for me, it's very important to link spirituality and issues of faith with the search for the identity of being lesbian and gay. So I would like to stress 2 things. One thing is that I'm very much interested in lesbian and gay celebrations and to find rituals to express our faith and also to express our work towards advocacy work, human rights works within the framework of churches in Europe and beyond. For me, it was extremely important that we were able to share our stories or little pieces of it and open up a room where also the others in the auditorium could then also tell about their lifestyles and their stories and their hopes and their dreams and their doubts and their questions about how to live an authentic life and be a believer at the same time, but knowing that we're living in the 21st century and not some other places. And so it was a very important workshop, and we got a lot of positive response, and I think that's the type of workshops that we try to stress on in the European Forum and would like to also go on in the future.
The European Forum will not only bring a comfortable place for people to meet each other, but also to act to churches and be in touch with them and try to have talks with bishops and synods and so on. To me personally, it meant that I was for the World Council of Churches in Harare in '98, and we could join and speak about homosexuality and sexuality as well.
I was very lucky in my life because I never experienced in Italy discrimination. I found a lot of friends in gay Christian groups, and it was so natural through their storytelling and through their experience to understand more myself. We tend to think that the church is only one, the Roman Catholic Church, but in the world there are so many Christian churches with different experiences, different paths of faith and theology and approaches. A lot of lesbian and gays, especially young lesbian, young gays, they leave the churches. Christians should take care of young LGBT people, and what we can do in the future is to work together, the LGBT movement as a whole, to promote a positive view of the religion, and this is the way to promote change within our churches.